Now, having been promoted to the role of head coach of the MVP Track and Field club, following a 17-year stint as assistant, Paul Francis is confident the club will continue its success under his tutelage. Daniel Blake reports.
For almost 2 decades, he's been an assistant to his brother Stephen Francis, but now Paul Francis will get his shot at the top job after being named head coach of the MVP Track Club. Paul co-founded the club in 1999 with Stephen and has served as assistant coach ever since. However, new head coach Francis is staying grounded despite taking the role.
To be truthful, I don't think it gives me a different type of feeling. For the last 17 years, my life has been pretty much committed to the growth and development of MVP Track and Field Club. I think all of us here, are a fantastic team, and with loyal and committed people, we take things like loyalty and commitment very, very seriously. So I think the work just continues. We just, need to be able to shake off sullying years like this one has been and move on.
Questions are already being asked about the state of MVP without Stephen Francis at the helm, who has contributed to a great number of Olympic and World Championship titles. But Paul believes the club is well equipped to continue its success.
The whole entity of MVP it will still be in extremely good hands. We do have a very strong unit. We have a very strong staff. And with that, we will continue, hopefully, with a bit of luck and with a bit of God's blessings to produce the result that the nation needs us to produce.
Although he won't continue in his role as head coach, the Honourable Stephen Francis will still have responsibility for some of the club's biggest stars.
Frano has his plate full. MV, for example, has always been a Nike group because Nike has identified that Frano brings value to the table, and as a result of that, he would have been primarily responsible for a lot of Nike stars like Shelly and Elaine and company. I don't think that will change. In his statements, he did make it clear that he will be focusing on specific athletes, so therefore, I guess that's basically where it will be at.
Meanwhile, Paul says he stands ready to face any criticism that may come his way.
My job is to do the very, very best I can, both for a group and for country, whenever called upon, the very, very best. And it's always above board. So if and when the scrutiny comes, if I'm asked properly, then of course I will, give them the other perspective which they never maybe thought about. However, scrutiny is a part of the territory. Criticism is a part of the territory. Absolutely. I will welcome either and both.
Francis was speaking on Hits 92 FM's Girls Sports Club on Monday. Daniel Blake for TVJ Sports.